form certainly better than she has in the 2 previous occasions against Agnes here. But I'm impressed with the athletic, you know, looking athlete that Agnes is. She looks strong, and I haven't seen her play before, but you assure me that she's a great mover. And in the women's game of tennis, that is a mighty big start. If you're a great athlete around the court, you get a head start advantage. So it'll be interesting to see the match up here. Hantuchova has chosen to serve in the first game.
Ready, play. Fifteen love. Fifteen all.
Previous semi-finalist at the Australian Open, Daniela Hantuchova in 2008. She'll be looking to repeat that result this year. Well, after an excellent first point, Hantuchova just hiccuping a little bit, maybe with some nerves. 2 break points in the opening game.
Game, Svazay.
A quick break of serve for Agnes Svazay.
7 Summer of Tennis, made possible by the next generation Kia Sorento, with more torque than talk. Medibank Private, I feel better now. And Bunnings Warehouse, where lowest prices are just the beginning.
A real nervy start there from Hantuchova as that opening game wore on, and gee, she's a flat hitter of the ball, and sometimes you know, the players that hit flat are the ones that don't quite have the same margin for error, and if their game's slightly off, they can make a higher number of errors. Svazay, in contrast, there looked very safe from the back of the court. So, with a break in hand now, Agnes Svazay to serve.
I really hope I didn't jinx Hantuchova by the big build-up I gave her. One of the problems I think she also has with Svazay is that Svazay doesn't always give a lot of pace as well. She's got a lot of variety, and Hantuchova loves a bit of pace coming at her. You're going to see that from the young Hungarian, because I don't know how you feel, but I've always felt that her serve technically is a bit iffy.
Oh, yes.
She really leaves that elbow at the back of the swing, really drops down towards her body, and she's not in a really great throwing position when it gets to the back of the swing, and that causes all sorts of problems.
Confidence builder there for Hantuchova, but I agree with this serve. She lays the wrist back too, just before or at the back. Her wrist seems to lay open, and the racket head doesn't really get into that hitting position, as you said. So you could see it breaking down a little bit, this action. the importance of technique in this sport is so important, to get on top of your technique at an early age, and then when pressure moments arrive, you're much less likely to make simple mistakes. Disappointed with that, Hantuchova. Geez, second serve opportunity at 15:30.
Yeah, she's just miscuing at the moment, isn't she? Timing not quite there.
Just there.
Yeah. Just gets tucked in the back there, that elbow, very close to the body, doesn't it?
Yes.
They're both nervous. Gee, they, for players of this standard, this opening hasn't been of the highest level. Let's hope they settle down any minute.
Advantage, Svazay.
Hantuchova really letting Svazay off here. She's nervous, the Hungarian, trying to hold this opening serve of hers, and she's contributed to a few errors herself to keep or to give Hantuchova the opportunity. She hasn't been able to grab it.
Yes.
Better point there from the Slovakian.
Advantage, Hantuchova.
Always like it when Hantuchova gets up the court, gets on the ball. Took that so early that she needs to be dominating these points.
Yes.
Agnes Svazay in her career, a very short, young career so far, has been a bit unlucky because she was pretty much the best junior in the world about 3 years ago. And then as she came onto the tour, had a really bad bout of glandular fever. And a lot of tennis players, young tennis players, get that, and really sort of disrupted her progress for a year or so.
Advantage, Hantuchova.
Svazay won Australian Open Juniors, the event in Melbourne in 2005, and at the French Open as well. So usually players who win junior slams transition very quickly to the top of the game, particularly in women's tennis.
Yes.